should be dead. 4 years ago, I suffered sudden cardiac arrest. 95% of people who experience sudden cardiac arrest do not survive. Thankfully, I did. Doctors implanted a heart defibrillator so that I can live a normal life. Experiences like this spur me to continue to live life fully. When I first learned of the Great Norway Adventure a couple of weeks ago, I was immediately drawn to the possibility of exploring the land and culture of my ancestors.
Hi, my name is Daniel Stenberg. I live in Washington, D.C. and work over here at the Hall of States for the Midwestern Governors Association. As a policy analyst, we cover issues such as agriculture, transportation, and the environment. The biggest issue I work with is energy and how the Midwest is going to meet the energy needs of tomorrow. We have 12 member states, one of which is my home state, North Dakota.
I was raised on the same farm and ranch that my great-grandparents homesteaded in western North Dakota over 100 years ago. Growing up, my brother, my sister, my parents, my grandparents would all help us raise our cattle, horses, chickens, and tend our garden. To help distinguish our cattle from our neighbor's cattle, each ranch gets its own brand. Our ranch's brand was VN. My grandpa would kid that stood for Very Norwegian. Both my parents are of Norwegian descent, so we've kept some of the Norwegian traditions that have been passed down through the years, including lefse making. Every Christmas we make lefse with neighbors. My grandfather taught us grandkids at Norwegian table grace, and occasionally my mother will make lutefisk during the winter months. Years back, a great aunt of mine found letters that were written between her grandparents as they were corresponding between North Dakota and Norway. As they were translated, we learned of the extreme sacrifices that had to be made for those homesteaders who came to live in this new land. Those letters are now archived in a special collection section at the library at the University of North Dakota.
Back here in D.C., I live in the Columbia Heights neighborhood in a group house. When I'm not taking my evening MBA classes at George Washington University, I enjoy much that our nation's capital has to offer. It is alive with history and has world-class museums, art exhibits, and theater. Even though green space is scarce here in the city, I enjoy tending a small garden, but this past summer produced a bumper crop of tomato and basil.
I am thankful that I've had these past 4 years since my health scare, and I hope to have many more. My parents consider me their adventurous son, and I wonder if I got some of that adventurous spirit from my pioneer ancestors. Even though our family still keeps Norwegian traditions alive, I'm sure they have morphed over the years, and I think it would be interesting to go to see if they are kept or any different in the motherland. Looking back, I oftentimes wonder what things would have been like had my pioneer ancestors not taken this great travel adventure of their own to come and settle in America.